Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama, and I'm a system safety engineer. My degree is in industrial engineering from the University of Alabama, and I've been a systems engineer all my life, so it was a natural progression to become a system safety engineer. And I work on a rocket engine development program. The engine is J2X. It's derivative of a heritage J2 engine from the Saturn days that took the man to the moon in the 60s, and it's really exciting. And I'm a small part of a team of people, engineers, and that work on this liquid rocket engine. Well, I just wanted to stretch and grow and challenge myself and reach my full potential, and the program, UAB's reputation is just stellar, and Dr. Baidez's modules and the insight and the depth of her knowledge is just a tremendous privilege for me to be a part of the program. Well, you know, I'm the end of the baby boomers, as we say, and so it was all new to me. The online learning, the webcam, the headset, you know, all the, it was just so different than 30 years ago in undergrad school in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So, but it's exciting. I mean, I'm really stretched myself, and I like the format, and it's really, how can I say, it's beyond my expectation, the connection I've made with my peers and classmates, because I'm in Huntsville, Alabama, as you mentioned, and sitting in my den on Sunday afternoons for the live classroom, and I never dreamed that, you know, I'd feel so close to a group of people that I barely know. But through the discussion boards, you have to articulate our original thoughts on some very in-depth questions that Dr. Baidez asks us to research every week. So I've learned so much from my peers. It's tremendous, and I have to admit that my circle was very small. I mean, the NASA community, I've been there, as I mentioned, since 1985, so I'm in an aerospace environment, a federal worker for all these years, and so now I'm exposed to folks from oil and gas and mines and, you know, just so many other private sector industry, and that's opened my world, and it's really exciting. Well, I think because of the program and learning from my peers and the materials provided, that the risk analysis and hazard analysis that I do for NASA is increased because I have more insight now, and I don't have a real direct applicable that I can think of. Well, what has been a tremendous surprise is how open folks are. I mean, people have shared personal tragedies, just their walk, you know, and just it's a trusted environment within our group, and especially the inaugural class, I think, because we've been with each other since last August, and I really feel I know the folks more than some of the people that I work with because of the in-depth conversations, even if it's via, you know, cyberspace, because to really articulate your thoughts in writing, folks have to really think hard, and that's what Dr. Baidez has really stressed, is the critical thinking, and it's really stretched me personally and professionally. And I think for me, when it takes hours and hours, you know, for me to articulate my thoughts in writing and get them out there, and but it is a real trusted environment. Does that make sense? It's I think for me, it's our values come out. You know, you see the person as a whole, because each of us, there's a lot of skin in the game, as we say at NASA. You know, you had to put it out there. You know, I really believe that. But there's a beauty to it. But yeah, sometimes I read back, you know, what I've written, I think, okay, I really believe that because I wrote it down. You know, that's something that I really value and believe. Yeah, you're right. The power of the black and white is there, you know. And I think part of the thing for me is just looking at the dedication that folks have, you know, that people are really committed and just persistent and dedicated, and they have a passion for what they do, and that comes across, I think. Well, you know, I had a full life before the program came along, and I've spent hours and hours reading and preparing, you know, for every week's assignments and writing the research papers. So I think my time management skills have improved, and I'm looking at my life more as what's my true priorities, because I am trying to balance my work, my home, and the school work. So some things fall off the plate, but I still want a balanced life, you know, and a full life with everything in it. So I don't want to say no to anything. I mean, one of the assignments first term was a risk analysis, and I did it on something completely relevant to what was going on with the J2 engine program. So that was paid, you know, double. The engineering ethics class, EGR 614, I believe it was, and it was excellent. It really was. We did case studies on engineering ethics, and it brought to light so many different aspects. Every Sunday we would do different case studies, and it was real insightful. And that's something that I take with me. And that's another, you know, advantage of the program is all these things learned are helping me to think more critically each day and bring more depth to the work that I do. Well, I say it's fun and challenging. I mean, it's great excitement to learn new things and to stretch and grow, and it's just a real tremendous privilege to be a part of something that helps me to reach my true potential. Like I said earlier, I really believe that I'm where I'm supposed to be to learn and grow and develop.